another location, maybe interstitial site, and defects is created. There are so many defects, manufacturing defects, this kind of like dislocation, then Frankel defect, Schottky defect, etc. So that topic is not here, so I am just skipping all those discussion. But remember that defects is created due to heating of the heavy energetic ions, and to repair that damage, repair damage damage caused due to what? Ion implantation. Okay, so I am diverting myself. Let me say that when you are doing the annealing, you may not get in this way vertical shaped N plus region. It will be penetrating, or lateral diffusion will occur. So actual length will be different from the drawn length. That is the point. Okay. Same may be the case for width. In this way, L will be affected, but due to the penetration or encroachment of Fox, this is field oxide, to isolate the, what for this Fox is? Yes, Kartik Rai?
Yes, sir.
What for this field oxide is used? Thicker field oxide is used. I have discussed. Let me know.
Sir, it's used to isolate.
Yes,
the
very good, very good. It is used to isolate the MOSFETs. It is all around the MOSFET. You see that 3 sides you are able to see, but yes, 4th side is towards you. Okay, so all around the MOSFETs, the field oxide is there to isolate the MOSFET from each other, because billions of transistors are sitting in a chip, sitting on a chip, which is the material on which it is sitting is not insulator, but it is semiconducting material, P type in this case. So length and width when fabricated is different from the length and width what you draw. Drawn length and fabricated length is different. So henceforth, the effective length is going to be used here. The following expression related two parameters, W, delta W and delta L parameters of the manufacturing process. How much lateral diffusion will occur, or how much field oxide will penetrate or encroach, that depends on the process. Okay. In the remainder, author is telling in the remainder of the text, W and L will always stand for the effective dimension, means on this one, this expression you see, WD, the drawn length, and delta W is the encroachment of the field oxide in this direction. Okay, rather not in this direction, sorry, it is in this direction, in this direction. I mean back and front, back
Sir?
and front Fox. Yes.
Sir, if source and drain bulge out, then won't the width of the MOSFET increase?
Repeat, please. Your voice is not so clear to me.
Sir, if the source and drain bulge out, then shouldn't the channel width increase?
Bulge out means what? It is, say, bulging out in this way. The channel length is drawn length is from here to here, right? Say
Yes,
it is here to here.
But
that is channel length, but
increase, right?
this it is going to decrease, not increase. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Length will decrease, but width should increase, right? Because it pushes into the field oxide.
See, width is what? This direction is the width. In this direction.
Yes, sir.
This is the width. So width will be affected by not this n plus penetration or lateral diffusion, that is going to affect the L. But yes, when the field oxide from the back side and front side is penetrating, then width will be affected. Could you understand this point? See that it is in this shape, it is penetrating. You can think of it is penetrating. Possibly in this side, it will be there. It is cut here. It is penetrating. So this penetration will not be affecting the width, but from the back side and the front side, that penetration or encroachment of the forks will affect the width. Could you understand? Yes or no? Shashank, Prajwal?
Why will the fox encroach into the MOSFET?
When you will be
Isn't it the
fabricate?
opposite?
Yes. Again, repeat.
The opposite should happen, right? The source and drain encroach into the fox.
See, if it is penetrating in this way, it is this side. This side, your length is not there. Length is from here to here, right? Here to here. This is the
Yes,
length. So the sidewise encroachment by the fox is not affecting neither length nor the width. But if you think of from the back side, this fox, backside fox, if it is penetrating in this way, so in this side width will be decreased in this side, and in the front side, the cross-sectional side, front side from which we are looking at the device, it is a cross-sectional view of the device. Could you understand?
yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Shashank,
Yes, sir.
are you understanding this point? Fox is going to affect the width. Fox encroachment is going to affect the width, and n plus diffusion, diffusions, lateral diffusion. It is going to diffuse laterally. Why diffusion occurs? Because it is heavily doped, whereas p-type is lightly doped. Okay, p-type substrate is lightly doped. So when it is heated up, gradually the electrons of the n plus regions will move into all around, not only this side, every side. Okay, every side will be penetrating, and from this thin initial position, it will be extending all around mainly. Okay, but our thing, important thing is here, length of the device. We are not interested in this region. In some of the books, they will be showing in this way. See, the diagram will be shown in this way, n plus n plus. Okay. Here it is shown little square wise. Okay. So if it is understood, then I'll go to the next slide. Anybody have any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay. The saturation region also we have discussed. So how pinch off is occurring here at the drain edge. Why pinch off occurs? The drain edge is depleted. Why it happens? Why channel is tapered and vanished at the drain edge? Can you say? One of you say, Prajwal or Kartik or Bushra, Hashan, anybody? See,
Sir, here
mainly,
VGS is greater than VDS.
hmm?
Here VGS is greater than VDS, sir.
VGS is greater than VDS.
So
See,
at
one
the
thing,
right side, there are no charges. Means the charges are getting decreased, and at the drain side, there will be no charges there.
why in the drain side there will be no depletion layer? I'm sorry, inversion layer. Question is that.
The depletion region between D and drain and body pushes the inversion layer. I mean, decreases the inversion layer.
Okay. Any other thing? See, channel is formed because, say, channel voltage, say here you are applying, say, 1 volt and here it is 0 volt, isn't it? And we said that average channel voltage, right? For calculation or derivation of drain current, we said that one side is 0 volt, another side is VDS. Here I am writing VDS, okay? VDS equals to 1 volt. So average channel voltage, we took it and we said that VDS by 2 is the average channel volt, right? But if you concentrate and think that channel voltage really it is not everywhere VDS by 2. And inversion layer formation depends on the gate voltage VG and channel voltage VC. If VG minus VC is greater than threshold voltage, then channel is formed. Okay. Channel voltage is going to play a role in the formation of, because we have the resistance here. You see, it is a semiconducting material. So if 1 volt is there, obviously somewhere you can expect 0.5 volt and 0.2 volt, 0.3 volt like that, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 like that. Everywhere it is not same. So suppose here, if I take this point, VC at this point is 0.8 volt. So, and VG we have taken 1 volt. So VGC equals to VG minus VC, that is 1 minus 0.8 is equal to 0.2 volt, which is less than VT of the MOSFET. So inversion layer will not exist here. That's why it is written here. See, VGC less than VT. So in this region, channel is not getting formed. And inversion layer is not getting formed. Okay. And yes, you said that the drain is depleting. That is also another thing you can consider. Is it understood, Kartik Rai and Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
Then should I go to the next slide?
Sir, we have a quiz now.
Oh, time is over?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Still 1 or 2 minutes is there. It is by my watch. It is still 4 minutes is there. Let me finish it up. So saturation condition we have understood. Condition for saturation, VGS should be greater than VT and VDS should be greater than or equals to V. VGS minus VT. So these all discussed. So I am just skipping. What is CLM? You know, unit of lambda. You should know. Remember why ID increases with VDS. This is also known to you. Yes or no? Then
Yes, sir.
what value of lambda is desirable for better current source? MOSFET to be a better current source, voltage current source, which one is desirable? Higher value of lambda or lower value of lambda? Think of and
So if lambda increases,
Lower
the
value of
VGS
lambda.
increases the speed.
lower value of lambda. Good. So let us now velocity saturation is going to be next topic. So here onwards, I'll take you to another of my PPT. Then come back to this. Next will be here. Next will be here. But before that, I'll go to another PPT of mine. Then I'll discuss the mobility degradation and velocity saturation. Then again here onwards will continue. So let me end the class because you have some exams. Okay, then you leave the class and join the other classes for quiz.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.